Hi, I'm Robbie.
And I'm Rick. And this is Living Wild. So today on Living Wild, we're going to talk about chaparral rocks. This particular one is rhyolite. It's found oftentimes in...
That's boring. Check this out.
Whoa! Where'd you get that out of your shoe or something? Does it work?
Let's find out.
Good morning, chaparralians. The man you are looking at is not a man, but a unique member of the chaparral community, Mission Manzanita, also known as Mr. Xylococcus bicolor. No one has encountered an actual seedling in the wild. We do know, however, adults of these plants are mostly found in San Diego County, with some population in Orange, Riverside, and LA. A number of chaparral birds use its branches for nesting and feed off of its fruits and nectar. The mission, if you decide to accept, is to locate seedlings of this plant and determine why these seedlings are so elusive.
Mission Manzanita?
Mission accepted.
This tape will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
We're dropping in on our ancient friend, Mission Manzanita, centuries old, Xylococcus bicolor. This is what we call a legacy manzanita. Big old trunks. These trunks are probably 100, 125 years old, and the burrow underground here is probably on the order of 1,000 or more years. And so the last fire that came through here about a century ago, and these branches resprouted from this burrow, which must be 10 feet across.
So Mission Manzanita is fireproof?
No. Chaparral plants have 3 different strategies to survive fire. 1, they resprout from a burrow. 2, they seed after a fire because the seeds are stimulated to germinate either by the heat or from the charred wood, the chemicals therein, or the smoke. And 3rd, they kind of aren't quite sure what they're going to do, so they resprout and they seed. But the Mission Manzanita only survives fire by resprouting. More information. How? It's an email from the famous John Keeley. In all my years of research, neither I nor any of my colleagues have ever seen a naturally occurring seedling of Mission Manzanita in the wild. Someone needs to get out into the field to discover exactly what's going on before it's too late. And then he has some references here to a fellow named Arna and Lee. Let's go check it out.
Onward!
So we got chamise and some ceanothus. And there's the suspect, Xylococcus.
This is we think, a little baby in a road. It can't be 100 years old. It can't be any older than this road. This road has only been here for, I don't know, 50 or 70 years.
Right, so we have a little ceanothus coming up out here. So we know that's 7 years old from the fire because it germinates from seeds that were scarified by the heat, right?
Right.
But this guy, we just don't know what's going on. So maybe when this soil gets wet, this is the one we're maybe going to look into and dig up and see if there's actually a big burrow.
What do you mean you dug up this plant?
Yeah, in order to do research and figure out how to conserve species, you have to do collections sometimes.
Whatever.
So that's just part of the process. Well, anyway, so this particular burrow that's underground that we found, that we dug up, it can't be any more than 25, 30 years old, and it's obviously not a seedling. So
well, you're not doing a very good job at your investigation because you still haven't found any seedlings whatsoever.
Hello, Chaparral Institute?
I found what you were looking for.
What?
The seedling.
Here we are, dropping in again. This time we have some top secret information about some possible seedlings of Xylococcus in Balboa Park. Let's see if we can find them. So far, our lead has turned up absolutely nothing. Here's the third manzanita we're going to look at. If you take a look at the structure, pretty gnarly plant. This drought's really hammered it. There's not a lot of living material on it. There's some leaves here that are green. But we'll take a look here and see if we can find some seedlings under this guy. There's going to be a seedling. It's going to be underneath this canopy. In a year of drought like this, I doubt it. Oh, look at this. That little seedling right here. It's a first-year seedling. It still has those fuzzy leaves. And it's a miracle in a drought year like this to even find something that's still alive underneath this chaparral canopy. So here it looks like a 2-year-old. We have a 3-year-old right here. Apparently with a personality.
So congratulations on finding those seedlings. So why is it they were only able to germinate on that slope in Balboa Park and nowhere else?
Well, I actually don't know. We've looked at hundreds of specimens throughout the county of San Diego, and that was the only place we actually found some little baby seedlings. So exactly why, I don't know. But the point is, it could be a climatic thing. It could be something to do with fire, but I'm not sure because we've never found seedlings ever after a fire. There's even a theory that the California grizzly bear was responsible for scarifying the Mission Manzanita seeds because they'd eat them, would go through the gut, and maybe prepare the seeds for germination, and hence we don't have germination now because there's no California grizzly bears.
Isn't that Smokey the Bear?
Yeah, he's a little Smokey the Bear in the chaparral. He has little chaps here.
Looks like we have to investigate a little further.
Yes, we do.
Our chaparralians have discovered seedlings after all. But do they have what it takes to find out what it takes for the Mission Manzanita seeds to germinate? Could it be the grizzly bear? Will they find out where this voice is coming from? Find out on the next Living Wild.